Hi guys.
Hi.
This is fun because look who I ran into just, walking down the street.
And I was like, hey, I know you.
Yeah, and then
I might know you.
here she is. Sarah's in my house.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so last night, well, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but hopefully I'll get this up on my blog quickly. But last episode, you got sent home.
I did.
Everyone was so shocked. I mean, I was totally shocked. What in that moment, what were you feeling? Like, were you surprised? Did you see it coming?
It's such a tough question because
I was be in this.
Yeah, we have an extra friend. Owen wants to know.
Owen.
In the moment, once I had talked to Nick that night, I kind of had that feeling that, you know what, just like this conversation, you just kind of have like that intuition, like something isn't right here.
Yeah.
Of course, in the back of your mind, you're like, there's no way, because like, there's no way. Like, I'm reading too much into it. Mm-hmm. But you kind of have that gut feeling. I looked to my friends on the show and I was like, I'm going home. And so that conversation that night gave me the indicator I was going home, which, the tears that you all very much so saw. But going into Wisconsin, I did not even think so. Even that group date and when we were like shoveling cow shit, I didn't even think that it was even going to be happening that week at all. So it was really just an off night, and I think, for whatever reason, it just wasn't going to be able to like get past that. So
tell me the truth. How bummed were you when Chris Harrison said you were going to Wisconsin?
Okay, totally for real though. I'm like, I'm on The Bachelor. We're traveling the world.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Hawaii.
We're going to Paris, and then they're like, Wisconsin. And
we love Wisconsin. Everyone who lives in Wisconsin,
have a very beautiful
we love
state. Very beautiful state,
but
freezing cold.
I think everyone could agree.
We were like, But I was so excited. If you saw like the clip, I was like, Wisconsin, because at the time I'm like, we get to get out of the house.
Oh,
like
you want to get say we're
anywhere
else.
You guys are going to the bank, and I'd be like, Wells Fargo! Yes!
Let's go!
Let's take me to the bank! Yeah. I'd be so excited.
Well, a lot of people don't realize watching, like, when you're in the Bachelor house, you don't have, like, books, you don't have TV, you don't have music.
No movies, no phone, no magazines.
You get excited about the littlest things.
Oh, yeah. So just leaving the house and being out in like general public was just so exciting, and then
so ready to
traveling. Go. And I really have never been to Wisconsin. Didn't have a reason to ever go. So
now you can.
I got to see the beautiful state.
Okay, we got to. Well, I have you. I've got to ask you about Corinne because she's been a seriously hot topic on my blog. This is a thing. I always say, like, I have a daughter. I have Molly, who you met. Molly is napping. She did wake up, but we're hoping she fell back asleep. Like, I never want to, like, hate on Corinne because, like, she's a person and she obviously has feelings. And I never, like, want her to, like, see something I write or post and, like, feel bad about herself.
Right.
So I want to know, like, behind the scenes, like, what is something redeeming about Corinne behind the scenes? Like, did you ever have a conversation with her where you felt like, okay, I get you a little bit more. Like, because you guys were roommates. People don't realize that. Mm-hmm. That's why, so, like, when you were talking in her room on the bed.
Yeah, so when it looks like I'm coming in hot, but Corinne literally says in her interview, I don't know why Sarah's so obsessed with me. I'm like, okay, Corinne, you slept like 20 feet away from me. Less than that. And I'm like, I could touch you in my sleep.
You were in my room.
I'm coming into my own room, and I see what's happening between her and Taylor. So, of course, I'm going to, like, pop on the bed, and I'm going to join. But a redeeming quality about the girl, is that she is being true to herself. The girl knows what she wants, and she is not afraid to go get that, which I'm sure in any other normal circumstance in life, I'm sure that is what people wish they were more like.
Yeah.
If she sees something, she's going to go for it.
Yeah.
So it just is uncomfortable because in this situation, it's the same thing that 30 other people want.
Right.
But at the same time, I also have my difference of opinion where I'm like, if you really want it so bad, my point to her at that time in Wisconsin was she felt uncomfortable. Well, you either got to get comfortable feeling uncomfortable or you got to start toughing it out with the rest of us.
Yeah.
You can't be so aggressive if you want Nick that badly, but then think that, like, all these Bachelor rules don't apply to you. Yeah. Like, staying up. And, like, she thinks I'm obsessing over the sleeping, but I'm like, literally, all I want is to nap. But
yeah. Oh, I would have been so pissed.
All I want, I'm like, just, girl. You feel like you're being singled out. It's because you're the only one taking a nap.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
What do you think about The Bachelor? So, what do you think? This is so funny.
One of her strengths is like probably like her witness, like her weakness in the show that makes her like the easy target.
At least she's not lying. Like she's upfront and honest.
Not lying about anything, and like by all means, like if I felt comfortable doing that, like but I probably would too. But I'm just more of like I'll rather chime in when I feel like I need to,
Right.
and I'm not gonna
Right.
do it. But
It's good to be honest, but there's a fine line between being honest and being rude and being mean and things like that. So the show, I mean, obviously, you guys film all day long. So it's like 24 hours of footage condensed into a little 2-hour episode that we see. So obviously we saw a lot of like the Corinne Taylor drama.
Yeah.
Were the other girls upset with her too, though? Because I mean, I know you guys had to talk with her on the bed, but it seems so much like it was like Taylor versus Corinne. Like, do the other girls, are they on the same page, or are they totally, you know, oh, we're fine with Corinne, or they just choose not to get involved?
Well, I think a lot of it is that you just don't. What we see a lot on the show right now is a lot of Corinne's interviews, which we don't see because those are very private.
Right.
So we don't know what she's saying, but they know what like she's saying. So like it's very easy to put those conversations that are specific to like Taylor because you know she had a problem with her based on her interviews.
Yeah.
At the time, because this experience is so different and unlike anything you've ever done, you don't notice her so much. Like she was, yes, always in like a topic of conversation and always in the way.
Right.
But at the time, like we're just like, oh, that's just Corinne being Corinne. Like, this is so fun. Like, they have food, they have drinks. Like, I'm getting to know you. Like, we don't notice all, like,
the behind the
all
scenes
the
stuff.
drama and all, like,
Totally.
the stuff that, as big of a deal as it's being portrayed on the show. We were like, how is this actually the main storyline every single week?
Yeah.
Because we feel like there was so much more that happened that just wasn't, you know, wasn't shown.
Totally.
So, it's just, it's so weird. I don't know.
No.
Is that probably a very bad way to describe it all?
No, that totally makes sense.
I'm painting a good enough picture for you to like trying to get the point I'm trying to make.
No, that makes total sense. Well, I always say like what we see is just such a condensed version of all the things going on. So that's why I always wonder about Corinne. I'm like, gosh, I want to find like a redeeming quality in her because there's so many things that make her really hard to love. But you know, I don't know. I'm looking for like that one thing that's like, okay, what about her? And I like that she wasn't the topic of conversation all the time because that's all we see is like Corinne.
We really didn't care that much.
Yeah.
We were like, go over there, Corinne.
But now, even if you guys were like okay with her in the house, watching back, you might be like, okay, no, I don't like her as much anymore because she said mean things about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what the obsessed with me thing,
which is really funny.
Yeah,
I'm not obsessed with you, but
and I'm asking her questions. So
it's funny.
It's funny because what people will do, like,
like, well, she's still talking.
Yes, but it's like I'm asking you questions, and interviewers will ask you questions. So like you're gonna answer it. You're not gonna be mean and be like, I'm not talking about that, because then that would be whatever. But yeah, no, it's cool. So are you dating? What's your love life?
I'm
like
so
now?
single.
Oh,
Still so single, but it's okay because I did want to just kind of wait. It's like uncomfortable, even though this was taped a little while back, and I could have dated. It's like I physically, mentally was like not like in it. I was like so intrigued just by like what was gonna play out on TV. So maybe now that'll change. Maybe now there'll be some men coming out of the woodwork that I maybe wouldn't have normally have met. But I'm very single right now.
Well, they would be crazy not to come out of the woodwork because you're such a catch. There's been a lot of talk. I've seen it all over Twitter, and when I blog about it, people always talk about how much they love you. A lot of talk of people wanting to see you as the next Bachelorette. Is that something you would consider?
Well,
say yes.
Okay, yes. Or else she already promised she's coming to my house and beating my door down until I say yes. But what I was kind of explaining earlier is that you just don't think that I don't think about it because when have they chosen someone like that far back out? So you just don't really see it as like something that you would be chosen for because when you leave. And I follow the show. They usually choose from top 5, top 4. So it didn't seem like it was even in the cards for me. But the more I sit here and talk to you about your experience and the more I sit and just actually like decompress after everything, of course I would say yes. I don't know anybody in this world who would say no.
They went with Nick, and that wasn't the traditional route.
That was not
traditional.
Pablo
wasn't one season, even though he didn't work out that well. So it's a possibility. But if that didn't happen, I would personally love to see you as the Bachelorette. I think I have like 2 people that I would really love to see, and that would 3 people, either you, Vanessa, or Rachel. I feel like either one of you would be so perfect.
Thank
but it doesn't
you.
happen. There's Bachelor in Paradise.
There's always Bachelor in Paradise. Saradise is what my friends call it.
Saradise? Oh, you'll be on your little Bachelor in Saradise trip. But you will obviously, if you did that show, you would be meeting back up with Corinne because she's 100%.
She's 100% going
to be on it.
100% going to be on there. But I'm absolutely open to all of those. But I'm also not gonna like wait and put all my eggs in those baskets.
Right.
If someone comes knocking on my door tomorrow or the next day,
you might meet somebody.
That's still down the
who
street.
From Bachelor Nation, what guy would you like to see in Paradise?
Oh my god, I can't answer that question.
Why? It's a good one.
No, I don't know. Look, I'm so blushy. I
feel like you would be really cute with Luke. I feel like you guys
he's a very attractive man.
Like, super cute together. Everybody, hashtag it, Sara and Luke forever. Sara and Luke on Bachelor in Paradise. Let's get it trending.
I wouldn't say no. I also have like a personality, like I want to be best friends with Wells. So like I don't know, I just like am so obsessed with his Snapchats, obviously. Like what's he known for? His drunk Snapchats. But I think he'd be a cool human to get to know.
I don't follow Wells on Snapchat. Should
Pretty funny.
Okay. All right.
On occasion. I mean, he's a good one. But I mean, I would want some new men. Like, let's bring out the new men for like this next season. Like, I want to see what they're gonna come up with.
Okay.
The men are always good, but like I feel like they just keep getting better and better. I want to see.
Well, because Bachelor in Paradise would be
with new men.
It would be with new men because it would be
so
the
there's
Bachelorette
options.
Yeah. Right. So there could be someone out there you just don't know about.
Exactly.
Yet. That's perfect for you.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much. This was fun, you guys. And Sarah's going to be starting a blog, so I'm going to link to that. Hopefully you get it up because we've been doing some little blog homework together here. Yeah. And hopefully we'll collaborate on blog stuff in the future. So make sure you check out her blog. Hopefully it's linked right down here because hopefully she'll have it up later on today.
I have homework to do. I've been sent with a task, but you've been so helpful.
Of course.
Like, dream come true, getting to actually pick your brain.
Oh, you're too nice. All right, guys. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.